So if you enjoy solo backpacking, hunting, fishing, whatever, you name it, this tent could be for you. Let's check it out. So this is the ALPS Mountaineering Mystique one-person backpacking tent. And I mean, I've used this thing multiple times, like I said, on hunting trips, fishing trips, solo backpacking, camping trips, you name it. I'll also kind of keep this in my truck. Sometimes if I'm going on a long road trip and I know I have to stay somewhere, I'll just throw this thing out, set it up really quick, and stay in this overnight versus trying to be crammed up in my truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up these specs on this on screen right now so you guys can kind of see what that looks like as far as the weight and the size goes. I am actually out here just doing an overnight fishing trip. So I think this will be my setup, my camp spot for tonight. So let's go ahead and set this thing up. I'll show you guys a little bit of the setup process and then what it looks like when I'm inside of it. All right, so here's where I'm gonna be setting it up. So all you have to do is just take it in your hand just like this. Make sure the handle is facing up. I'm just gonna give it a good toss. And there you have it. Just kidding, it's not that easy. It's not hard, but it's not that easy. So let me put you on the tripod and then let's get into it. So let's go ahead and loosen these straps up. Tent stakes. Good roll. And I do not have the footprint for this. Eventually I want to get it, but I do not have one yet. So here it is. Here's the rain fly. Set that to the side. And here are the tent stakes. This is just a 2-pole design. It's very easy, cut back with weight. I will say though, the only downside with the 2-pole setup, I do wish this was a freestanding tent, because sometimes when I'm trying to put the stakes in the sides, I don't always have the softest ground to use those stakes. So sometimes I do wish that it was a freestanding one. I think my next solo tent, I'm gonna get a freestanding one, but for now, this one works just fine. So I'm gonna set those aside. I'm gonna make sure I get a nice area here, and then I'm gonna put the stakes down. Looks like I've got just enough room. So you got some straps, extra material in the bag. If you need to patch anything up for any tears, that's nice. Guy lines and all your stakes. So let's see. I think I might carve out a little bit more of that head section, so give me a second. So I usually like to do these upper ones first. Does it really matter? No, not really. Kind of personal preference. Holes. Obviously longer one for the top, smaller one for the bottom. The only thing you gotta put this through is just that one mesh piece that runs along the bottom. That looks good. There's the bottom. And the one on the top. there it is. Just gotta throw on the fly. Do the buckles on the sides. All right. It has a nice 2 doors on both sides, so it's kind of easy to pick and choose which one you want to get out of. Let's throw the rain fly over. And then for the corners, for the rain fly, just a simple buckle. The nice thing about this one too, it has some nice annex space on the side. I think that's the right terminology. If not, I'll put a little asterisk with the right terminology. But you get some nice space on both sides for storage. There you have it. So on the back here, you have this nice little ventilated pocket. And then on the upper portion, you have a guy line tie down, which I don't really use, so that's why that one's not there. But the one on the foot, I do use. So that one just pulls out, tighten it down, just drop it in. You're good to go. Let's go ahead and open this up. Tie this door down. One tie down on top, one on bottom. Hold the door in place. And then you have the tie down for the mesh door itself. There it is. There you have it. Nice airflow on both sides with the 2 doors. All right, and here it is. I am 5'10". I've probably got, I don't know, 5 inches to the bottom of the tent. And then here is my head. Such a flattering angle, but plenty of room. Got pockets on both sides, as well as up here on top. But yeah, plenty of room for just other stuff. And then your annex. Let me show you what that looks like really quick. All right, and then here is about the space you'll get on both sides. I could probably pull them out just a little bit wider, because I know this does offer a little bit more room than that, but it's enough to store your pack, store any other extra gear that you've got. I have a lot of foot space down there to kind of throw some extra bags or my pokey bait, and then a lot of headroom. But yeah, everything's sealed, watertight. So I've been in some rainstorms in this thing and it's held up really, really good. So again, just a quick overview. I have used this thing multiple times. Absolutely love it. Haven't had any problems with it. It does not tear very easily, or at least I haven't put any holes in it yet, surprisingly. Very simple, basic design. Very easy to go up. 2-pole design, waterproof rain fly, 2 annex rooms for space on each side for your backpack, extra gear. You still have plenty of room inside. Again, I'm 5'10". I've got plenty of room inside for extra clothing or any other gear I might want to throw inside the tent. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully, if you were curious about this tent, hopefully I helped you out with your decision-making process. And again, I'll go ahead and throw up their website on screen right now so you can go ahead and check out some of their other backpacking tents. All of their tents and gear in general, check them out. They've got some awesome stuff. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching.